Today I'll be talking about YouTube's studio video editor. One thing that I hope they'll eventually fix, or they might not ever, is the trim slash blur bug. So if you trim a video, afterwards you can't use the blur option. And if vice versa, if you use the blur option, you can't trim right afterwards. So I think that's pretty annoying. And so I had already had issues with using the video editor because before you could actually rotate videos, which is pretty cool, but they removed that, and so this is the biggest issue I have using YouTube's video editor. Instead, these days, even before this, I've been using Windows Movie Maker. This is actually the old one from Windows 7, and I'm using a Windows 11 machine. I think sorry about that. Windows 10. I'm on Windows 10. Windows 10 has its own movie thingy. I forgot what it's called. It was received as one of the updates, but you could use that instead. I prefer Movie Maker just because it's simple and clean. So it won't work with some stuff, but it does the job for now. If you have a Mac or a iPad or an iPhone, I would definitely suggest using iMovie instead. One nice thing is you could just edit all your stuff on your phone and then upload it. It might be a little difficult doing it by phone or iPad, but still, it's easier to do that than to use YouTube Studio. And if you've ever used Trim itself doesn't make any sense when I'm using it on the editor. So to kind of work around this whole trim blur issue, you can do whatever trim and modifications, video editings you need, upload it onto YouTube Studio, and then use their blur option. Because I do think the video blur is very useful on YouTube video editor. It's just that you can't combine it with these other editing options, and it's just a probably big annoyance. That's all.